Hello, welcome RM Tech Network Consultants. In this lesson, focuses on how to use DHCP rely on FortiGate to simplify the distribution of IP addresses to client devices connected to a network. Key components include the router and IP 172.16.10.1. So let me drag the devices. And I will take drag and drop. I will take two BC, two clients, how to receive the DHCP server for the IP addresses. And I also I will drag and drop and web terra term that we can manage in network and in our FortiGate administration to add or to remove what we need. So in our next step, we'll connect the ports and F01, and then we'll connect port 3 and then port 1 to Ethernet 0. Sorry. Okay. Port 1, 2, so key components include the router IP. It will be and the FortiGate firewall IP 192.168.1.0.1.99/24. So in our aim is to receive this client is to receive the router DHCP server for the requesting IP address. So FortiGate IP is a 172.16.10.10 and FortiGate and IP so 192.168.1.199 a switch and the client devices. When clients start requesting an IP addresses, they send a DHCP discover request which is captured by FortiGate and forwarded to the DHCP server to obtain an IP address. The DHCP server then responds with the DHCP over, which FortiGate relies back to clients. The client confirm their acceptance of the IP address by sending a DHCP request, and the DHCP server replies with the DHCP ACK. So to start in our configuration, first we will make the configuration and the web term terra term. Go cancel, go the web terra term and right click, edit config, and then this make uncomment, 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 and give the IP address 1.2 and the default gateway on the DHCP on the FortiGate firewall is 1.99. Okay, then click save. So in our next step, we'll make the initial configuration for the port 1 console admin it's a blank password. Enter the new password, and then confirm the password. Then config system interface. This one is a port 1, so let me show you. This one is a port 1, port 3. Okay, then tell me edit port 1, set mode static, set IP 192.168.1.99/24, set allow access ping HTTP and SSH, set alias LAN 1, and then set full LAN. Now we finish for the configuration, initial configuration FortiGate. Okay, then you will minimize, then click this one, start, and then double click. So we will write the IP address for the FortiGate. Good. Then and you will make the username and password is admin, and you make the before for the making the password, then enter, save. Okay, later, then don't show again, then okay. Now in our user admin administration FortiGate is ready. So now we make for the configuration for the router, and also I make the all the configurations in here. So click the router, then start, then click console. We will wait a couple minutes. Then enter, enable config. We will create a pool as a DHCP server. Interface fast Ethernet 01, no shutdown, IP address 172.16.10.10, and the default gateway on the 10.1 we will give and later the FortiGate, and the subnets are 255.255.255.0. Then exit, then you will configure, you will make you will create a pool, IPDHCP pool. Okay, IPDHCP pool, then network. The network, it will be the default gateway on this FortiGate firewall port 1, 192.168.1.99.1.0, 255.255.255.0, and the default router 192.168.1.99, and the DNS server 8.8.8.8. Okay, then exit, then we will create IP DHCP excluded address 192.168.1.99. Okay, IP DHCP excluded address 192.168.1, yeah, dot one dot one 192.168.1.9. Starting from 1 to 9, exit, then end and write memory. Now we finish for the configuration and the router and for a DHCP server. So let's go and in our administration. So now we are at the dashboard in our FortiGate firewall. So come to network and go to interfaces. Okay, and you see the port 3. The port 3 is the port that connected and from the router to the FortiGate firewall. So go to port 3 and go to edit. Okay, the IP net mask is 172.16.10.10/24. Okay, and the 10.1/24. Okay, then click OK. So I will check if my FortiGate firewall can reach the router. Click the CLI. Let me back. Okay, go to CLI console. Then you will write execute ping and the IP address and on the router 172.16.10.10. Okay, and good. So in our FortiGate firewall can read or can ping in our router. So and come to LAN port 1, go to edit. Okay, and how to make a configuration for DHCP relay for the firewall FortiGate. Go to DHCP server and then and you will see in here net mask default gateway DNS server. So you will come default gateway and then so you will come advanced, then you will come the mode, then you will change into relay. So the DHCP server IP address, it was 172.10.10, 172.16.10.10. So then you will click OK. Then you will click OK. Now we finish for the configuration the firewall and for the DHCP relay. In our next step is to test and in our clients can receive the IP address from the DHCP and DHCP from the router from the router and DHCP server. So click then start, then click console and then click start and then click console. So come BC1 and then you write DHCP minus D. No, and it said they cannot find DHCP server. And okay, in our client server cannot receive the IP address from the router DHCP server. So why? I will give you 1 second to think why the clients cannot receive the IP address from the router, because we finish and everything we configure and the topology was correct. And so I will give you 1 minute, 1 second. Okay, and I think we do not have any time, so you can write the comment below the comment. So let me explain you. So because and in the router DHCP server need to know how to reach this network. So how to do that? Go to DHCP server. Okay, and let me check this one if they can receive. Okay, DHCP minus D, and also this another client BC2 is same like BC1, or it means it did not receive any IP address for the DHCP server, and it tries can't find DHCP server. So go to router, how to get the client's IP. So we will make an IP route config IP route 192.168.1.0, okay, to 192, okay, 255.255.255.0 to 172.16.10.1. Then end and write memory. Now we configure the IP route on the router DHCP server. How the router to reach this network. Okay, back to clients console, and you write DHCP minus D. Yes, good. Now in our app code is to replay client IP address 192.168.1.10, your IP address 192.168.1.10, server IP address, okay, gateway IP address 192.168.1.1, client MAC address, and message type ACK, the DHCP server 10.10. So it means in our clients can receive the IP address from the router DHCP server. Okay, let me check this another BC2. It can receive the IP address or not. So DHCP minus D, DHCP, sorry, DHCP minus D. Okay, and also next PC client IP address is 1.11 and the BC1 was 1.10. So it means in our clients can receive the IP address and the router DHCP. So and the firewall, the firewall and FortiGate firewall, it and forwards all that. So thank you very much, and we will see you in the next class.